I don't know about you, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, glad to have you. If you like this video, definitely hit that subscribe button and turn the bell notification on. Today I am going to do the Boxycharm try on makeup look thing that I mentioned in my Boxycharm unboxing, and if you haven't checked out that video, definitely go check it out. I am going to take the items that I got in this month's box, April, and use it on my face, but I also wanted to try and use all the products that I've gotten in my boxes, in my previous boxes. I don't have every makeup product from Boxycharm, but I do have a lot of them, so a lot of these products I have received in my Boxycharm. My face is already moisturized. I'm going to prime my face with the Touch and Soul No Problem primer. I'm just really focusing it in my pore area. I mean, my pores aren't really that big, but I mean, I do get like whiteheads, a lot of whiteheads and stuff, and I do have texture on my skin, so I do put it on for those purposes, to just like smooth out my skin. Then I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation and the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. And I mixed both of these because the Wet n Wild one is too light and then the Infallible one is too dark. And I just put it on the back of my hand. And I don't dampen my sponge. I just take like any spray. Today I'm using the Smashbox Primer Water. And I just spritz it. Just mix it in. Actually forgot a step, but it's okay. Down the neck, make sure you get it down the neck. Don't forget the ears either. And the step that I said I was forgetting, I always, before my foundation, I don't know why I forgot, but I always like to conceal any like blemishes or like red spots. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that now. Oh, and I'm using the NYX HD concealer, and I'm running out. And I do my nose because I have tan lines. So like around my forehead and my nose, it's tanner than the rest of my face. Now I'm just like going into concealing. Oh my goodness. I'm all over the place already. I'm just gonna go in with a little more foundation since I put the concealer on top, which I was not going for that. It's A-okay. I'm gonna go back into the concealer and actually conceal, highlight more like, because I already concealed. Conceal my under eyes, bridge of my nose, upper lip, because around my mouth it's like darker than the rest of my face. So definitely want to lighten that up. Forehead, of course. Eyelids. Go in with the Coty Spun. And this concealer, the NYX HD concealer, doesn't usually crease on me, but just in case, I always do this every time. I take one of my fingers and I just glide over it just a little bit, just to take out any creasing that may have happened. And then I just do the same thing everywhere else I concealed. And then I go in with the brush to set the rest of my face. I'll be using a BH Cosmetics powder brush. And a lot of the brushes I'll be using will be either like Luxie, BH Cosmetics. Last month we received this Cover FX palette, and it literally irks my nerve that this palette gets so dirty. So I'm gonna use this bronzer, this blush, and this highlighter. And these are very, very, very pigmented. So you only need a little bit, like a little goes a long way. So I just roll it in, and it's very powdery, but that doesn't really bother me. And under my chin, jawline. Whatever's left on the brush, I never dip back in to go on my neck. Just whatever's left on my brush, I just blend down so that there's not a harsh like line there. And also in the box came brushes, Luxie brushes, just these 3. And what I'm gonna do is dip into the, well, it says contour shade. So the contour, and try to define this a little bit. See how that works. Blend it up. Blend it some more. And then for my nose, I'm gonna dip in the side. I like to raise my brows so that I can get into here, so it's just a nice seamless line, and it's not just like here. And then I just run it against the side of my nose. There's those 2 lines, and then I go on the, do like a V on the tip of my nose. And that looks crazy intense. So I go in with like a little fluffier brush and then just go over it. So now it like works well together with this. And then for blush, also going in with the BH Cosmetics blush brush, and then going in to the blush. And I know it's looking intense right now, but honestly when it comes all together, and then throughout the day, the blush is usually what comes off first. But I promise it'll come together once the whole look is put. A lot of these brushes I've gotten in my subscription boxes, like from Ipsy and now Boxycharm. I'm gonna go into the pinkier highlighter. I don't like concealer foundation lips, so I just take it off. Just a wipe. I use baby wipes. And then my Carmex on with the same highlighter. Highlight my Cupid's bow. On my nose and the bridge of my nose. So now I'm going to do my brows. I'm using the Maybelline Tattoo Studio pomade. Instead of going in just dry, I take a flat surface, any flat surface, and I just spritz any spray so that there's like a little puddle of spray and water. Doesn't really matter. I take my eyebrow brush. This is just the e.l.f. Duo brush, and I dip into it, and then I dip into the pomade. And I won't be talking through this because it's like almost impossible for me to, but I always like start down here. I line the bottom of my brow, the tail part, and then I always darken up the tail, and then whatever's left on my brush, I go into the front and line the front. Then I just do the same thing to the other side. So now that I got them in, I usually go in with this mini Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 3. And I feel like no eyebrow gel can tame these brows, especially this edge. Like the end hairs, just, they're monsters, honestly. Like they never stay down. Let's get into the eyeshadow. The Pure Festival palette, and it's just absolutely stunning, 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 stunning. So for this look, I'm going to be using this entire row. Like this will be my top transition shade, this will be my crease shade, this will be my lid shade, and then this I plan to put in the inner corner. Epic, straight into the crease with that. And I just tapped off all of the color. So there we go. I'm gonna do one eye and then do the other. So I'm gonna focus on my right eye so you guys can see, and then I'll do this eye. And then I'm gonna blend in circular motions, blend upwards. Circular and windshield. Just gonna really build up that color in the crease. I think I'm at a good place with this orangey shade. So I'm gonna go in with the large shader brush that they also gave us. And I'm gonna, as you can see already, I'm gonna go into Wild Child. And I'm gonna put this, place this into the crease. And I'm just stamping in the colors first. I'm gonna go back with the fluffy brush that I went into with Epic, and then I'm going to, with no extra product, I'm going to blend out the pink edge. So now I'm just gonna go back into the Epic shade and then continue to blend the pink, the edge of the pink. And go in with some more pink. Gypsy with my finger. I'm going to put it on my lid. And what I like to do to get into like the inner corner is I always look the opposite way of where I'm trying to put it. So I'm trying to put it in this inner corner, so I'm gonna look to the right so I can get it in there. You do get fallout, so this is also why I tend to do my eyeshadow first, but no biggie. I'm just going to grab a clean brush and just sweep it away very lightly. And then with the last brush that they gave us, I'm going to take this and just blend out the edge of the purple so I can have a nice like flow between colors. Because if I just place that and I don't blend it with the pink, then it's just gonna look like just straight purple, pink, and then orange. And I don't want that. Add some more pink, more purple. I'm just gonna repeat the process. I really like that. So that's pretty much the gist of the top. On the lower lash, take Epic and Wild Child. Taking Epic all across the lower lash. And then Wild Child, keep that in the outer part. Line my waterline with Bodyography eye pencil. It's like a coppery gold shade. Line my waterline. And I have to take breaks because my eyes water super bad. If you come up close, you can definitely see it, but other than that, if you're not, you can't really see it. With the palette, they gave us some eyeshadow primer. And when I used it last time, this is some good stuff. Like, the glitter latches onto it really nicely, and it's like literally a glue, because I had it on my hand and it stayed there for like quite some while. Definitely gonna have to look into the actual, like, the real deal, because this was, I really like this primer, and it's like a yellowy orange, which is weird. But okay, so I'm gonna take like this pencil brush and just go into it. Don't need much, and I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hand and then just place it in the inner corner. Then I'm gonna take a super itty bitty tiny flat brush and then go into 24 karat magic. It literally latches on to the primer so well. Like, look at that. So I'm just like laying it on top, and I'm just like, whatever's left, just trying to bring it up onto the lids, so it's not just like a straight circle of glitter. Just get like little flyaway glitters. But I will say, be careful with that, because it does lift up the color that you've placed. Tightline my upper waterline and then my lower waterline, since the copper one didn't necessarily work. And I'm using the Urban Decay 24/7 eye pencils. This little mini one. Just putting the slightest bit on the bottom. I'm not going full in ham. For my eyelashes, I'm not gonna put falsies because I never wear falsies unless it's for like a dramatic makeup look for YouTube. So I'm gonna do a combination of this mini Sephora Lash Craft Big Volume Mascara, and this mascara that they gave us in one of our Boxycharms is the Manicadar Bloom Volume Mascara. I'm just gonna go in with this mascara first and then go over it with this mascara. Coat the top part of the lash so that it can get an overall nice coat of mascara. And per usual, always get some on myself. And then I wiggle and then roll up. Bottom lashes. And then go in with the Manicadar one. There's this eye, and I'm going to wait a little bit. Another little thing, if you don't know already, is that if you ever get mascara on your beautiful work, please do not try to wipe it off right away, because then you will ruin it. Let it dry and then go in with a Q-tip and it'll just flake off, wipe right off. So I'm gonna wait for that to dry up, and then I'll get it out of the way. And in the meantime, I'm going to do this eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I have both eyes done. All right, so let's move on to the highlighter. This was the highlighter that came. It's such a stunning highlighter, and it honestly fits this look so well because it's that golden, orangey, peachy shade, but it's a duochrome, and it's a pink duochrome. It reflects pink, and it's so pretty. First, I'm just gonna dip into it, and I'm just gonna go in dry first. I'm going to dip back into it and then spritz it so it can be more intense. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Okay, I'm gonna add that as well to my Cupid's bow. Tip of my nose, bridge of nose. Take a little brush like this, dip it into the highlighter as well. This is gonna go on my brow bone. I'm gonna take the brush that I used, the orange shade, and then just blend those together. I don't know about you, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Now, lips. For this month's box, they gave us a lip gloss. So what I'm gonna do is go in with an Anastasia matte lipstick in Dead Roses and then go on top with this lipstick. And guys, went to TJ Maxx the other day, got this lipstick for $7.99. Can't beat that. Line my lips real quick with this NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in Cane's. So now going to go into the lip gloss, and what I like to do, since it's a clear gloss and it has like a clear wand, I just tap the product on top and get as much as I'd like on top. So then obviously there's lipstick on the wand, and so what I like to do is just roll that lipstick off. That way I'm not sticking all that lipstick back into the tube and changing the color of the lipstick. This is the final look, guys. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. See you next time, guys. Bye.